Okay, guys, I am back with another video. Hopefully, I can make this a little shorter. So I did a reading. Okay, the first reading I did was a part one and part two. And it was called "If You Just Finished a Shit Show Cycle." This message is for you, and that message was pretty much about a feminine energy that was involved in a very toxic relationship, and it was more about insight in her growth and her healing. I mean, we touched a little bit on what happened, but we didn't really get too much into the masculine. And then I was guided to do a message on just the overall collective, his and her, whoever is on your mind, um, kind of like as a message of higher self, closure, kind of getting a little bit more insight on the dynamic between the masculine and the feminine that are in separation at the moment. Because it seemed like there was a lot of pain with the feminine, because it doesn't seem like she got any closure or anything like that. And it was like a very confusing cycle. From there, due to the fact that reading was very positive, well, as positive as it could be, due to the pain that was endured and whatnot. But I was guided to do a reading, diving a little bit more into the masculine energy, because I figured it'd be good to have some insight on that for further clarity for the collective. And then I realized that there was in all of these readings, they're all correlated, so you might want to watch them all if any of them were resonated with you. They're pretty long, but so that's why I actually shuffled and selected the cards before I came on, because last time it took like 10 minutes. And I promise that I just shuffled and grabbed the cards. I haven't turned around or looked at them at all. And I will pull some tarot on camera, but I just wanted to save some time. And I wanted to take a deeper dive into who this energy of the evil queen was, because there was like a third party kind of like energy there that seemed a little bit malignant. Okay. And I did mention to the collective that to some of them it could have been the counterpart with that malignant energy as well. Kind of being two-faced, being like the covert op, opposing team, love-hate type of deal, with a jealousy and envy type of, I'm going to pretend I like you, and then I'm just going to do the most to sabotage you. So to some people that might resonate. And then there was another energy that was there that could have been causing a lot of the conflict between the masculine and the feminine, by just whatever it is. That's what we're going to look into. So that's what we are looking into today. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it and put these cards up that I got so far. And again, I'm going to put them up, and then we will come back to them and read them all together. So we have I'm going to call it like outer space planetary situation there. And then we have the unknown, knowing the unknown. Okay. And then we have here twin flame connection. So she's interfering here, what looks like with a twin flame connection. And then again, okay, we got this card in the other reading too, the networking and friends groups, the internet, and then friends with benefits. That could also be their possibility, okay? And then I have here again more Scorpio energy, the mystery, rebirth, magic, Pluto energy here, with being the planetary ruler of this zodiac. And then we also have sex and death. Okay. Okay. See, I got this same card in the first reading, and it's like a binding of two people, but it was upside down like this. Okay. And then I have the crab, the hermit or the crab here. Okay, and let's see. I was not able to see your crown was hidden because then I would have milked you. Okay, so this is the same energy that was given earlier about being cloaked. You did not need me, and that scared me. Okay, and this is what this is the energy of this third person. Okay, we have past life lover. We have past life karma. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have underdeveloped person. We have anxious personality. Okay. I'm going to put the past life together over here. Okay. So this seems like it's a past life person, lover. So this could be somebody that, if this is a twin flame connection, a spiritual, I mean, if you resonate with that, or if it's just a very spiritual union that is between the divine feminine or the feminine and the masculine, and this person could be a karmic lover or somebody that comes in from past lives, okay, that continues to do the same thing, you know, wanting to not allow this to continue. And then we have you make my heart flutter. I have friends and school. So maybe this is a friend from school, okay, like high school or something. And coffee cup, casual meetup, small talk. Okay, so maybe that's how this got started. And then we have date, night, mate, meeting someone new, getting out there, planning to set a date. Okay. So we'll look into that a little bit more. Let's not get our panties all in a bunch here. Okay. So what else we got? Okay, so we have Elvira, the mistress of the dark. Okay, so this could be somebody that's a little bit more a darker person, like in a darker energy. And then we have Bella from Twilight. It's like two women and one lover. So I think this is probably like the feminine and the karmic lover here, the mistress of the dark, and Bella, and she's seeing her as Bella, like from Twilight. Okay. Hating on your hustle. So this person hates on your hustle and is digging for shit to use against you. Okay. And then we have old go, new flow. So it's like they're wanting your, like the masculine to let go of the feminine, and they want them to go with her, like for the new, old out with the old and in with the new. And then we have cheating paranoia. The story does not have to repeat. So I'm going to say that this is going to go over here, and it's like that is what this karmic person is wanting to do, is to kind of, you know, break the instability of this relationship by creating this cheating paranoia. So that tells me that she's probably doing some things to manipulate the situation. Okay, we have closed for spiritual maintenance, and it was upside down. So this is telling me that she's not in touch with her spirituality or her higher self. Okay, and then get out of here with your bullshit. Okay, so she's feeling that she's got it like that. Okay, we have it's my prerogative, I could do what I want to do, as a song here. It's my prerogative, I could do what I want to do. And we have free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay. Very well. And for the healing cards here, we have rejection. So maybe she's wanting the feminine to feel rejected, or she was rejected, or she felt rejected, and is why maybe, like, you know, she's in this energy. And 1 and 3 is 4. So maybe it was rejection from some kind of stability she was seeking. And then we have say what you mean, and 1 and 8 is 9. Okay, so that's like getting out the door, like almost completion of something. And in this picture, it looks like there's conflict here, like there's a little bit of hostility, like, gosh, you know, like, say what you mean. And, you know, he has a sword there, and, you know, he's like some kind of warrior or samurai or something like that. Yeah, okay, very good. And then I did pull these past life oracle because I just had a feeling, and yeah, it was for a good reason. Okay. So these were all upside down, okay, when I pulled them. And we have wisdom, which is wisdom is upside down. We have authority figure. We have biblical upside down. And we have baby. Okay. All right. So for the cards, the tarot that I'm going to use today, I'm going to pull from the Haunted House because this has a good storyline that we could get, you know, some information, I think we'll be able to gather some better insight with what that's has available. We have the Hoodoo Tarot, okay, and last but not least, we have the Pagan Tarot. Since this is kind of indicative of dark, you know, arts, and there's a whole lot of witch talk and some little, you know, some of that going on. We're going to, you know, first let me go ahead and clarify this one here, or just read what this one is means. An unknown number 5. I think that that's going to tell us that she has some, she's probably gifted, also like spiritually gifted, or has some insight to the, let me see. The unknown. Okay. So, okay, it is natural for a human to feel reluctant and fearful at the beginning of a significant change. Change comforts us when many unknowns, such as overwhelming feelings that challenge us. Whenever unfamiliar direction is taken, however, never try to take something new or cease to continue when things change. It is to go against life's natural rhythm of growth and transformation. What is known can quickly become comfortably familiar, as well as stifling. Our gradual yet ongoing progression to the price that we pay to stay in what is known as stagnation and fear. Trust that you have the sufficient skill and the knowledge to navigate through your unknown aspect of your life. It may be that you have avoided or put off changing your career or changing locations, committing to a new job or project, starting a new family, or ending a relationship with for something new. If so, this card has shown up to remind you that if you do nothing different, nothing changes. If you are so much more than accumulation of your fears, you are capable of moving forward despite the uncertainty that you might feel. You have everything it takes to choose the unknown and embrace the change by focusing on what is your next step and what it requires. Any and every journey is a result of taking a step to the unknown at this time. Okay, so once you choose, you could keep on moving and the next step will be made known to you. So what this is telling me that this person has been doing the same shit over and over again because she is afraid of the unknown. Like she's been obviously going through the portal, going through the portal here. And following these people and, you know, obviously doing the most. So this is a past life thing. So, okay, let's continue. Okay, I'm going to pull some first here from this Haunted, what is it called? Haunted House Tarot. Okay. I want to see if we could get a little bit of a storyline here. So could you show us a little bit of a storyline of what it is so you could understand? Okay, so we've got all these cards that came out in a group, so I'm going to take these. Okay. We have number 10. We have the King of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's not. I'm sorry. This is wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups. Then we have the 6 of Wands. That's like a victory. We have the, I want to say that this one is it death? This, I might have to pull up I want to say that one is death, but I'm going to intuitively read these anyways, okay? And this one is the 7 of Pentacles, the Justice, and the 2 of, okay. This is the 2 of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this one being like the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I'm going to say that that's the Wheel of Fortune. Before I continue, let me pull some of these cards over here so that we could piece it all together. Okay, so out of this one, I feel like we're going to get the in-between cards from here. Okay, so this one popped out. The 10 of Swords. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles again. So I'm going to put this right here. Okay. And we got a little group coming out here too. So we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. The Elder of Cups. So the Temperance. The Ace of Cups. The 10 of Wands, which I'm going to put with the 10 of Swords over here. The Moon. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, so you know what? This person is speaking here wants to speak the truth. The Elder of Pentacles. Okay. Here's another Wands. The Elemental of Wands. The Wheel. So another wheel there. Let's just take a couple more here. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have some aces here. The Sun. So we have the Moon and the Sun. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands again, and that one's right here, the Victory. We have the 7 of Wands. I don't know if I have the 7 of Wands over here, but we do have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Magician and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck, and it's the 2 of Wands. All right, so now I'm going to pull the Hoodoo Tarot here, and this is a whole lot of cards, but we're going to make it work here. Okay, so we have the Father Sims, which is the Temperance. We have the 6 of Baskets, which is the 6 of Cups, and we have the Courting, which is the Lovers. Okay, interesting. Okay, the 3 of Sticks, which is the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles, and the Mother of Sticks, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay. And I might actually, I'm being led to pull from another deck here too. Give me just a secondo. But I think first we're going to straighten this one out a little bit. Okay. And I like to pull the cards that jumped or turned around, and there's a good amount here, so but I'm going to take them because I want clarity here. All right. So, okay. These ones I'm going to put separately because I think these are going to tell us the story because there's a lot of cards here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of these off here since we already went over these. And I think that's what pretty much the planets are, like it's pretty much like the cycles and the, you know, coming back over and over through time and space. Okay, like there's a determination here, let me tell you, from this woman. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna put this together, and then I will get the storyline going so that I don't waste time here with you guys. Not with you guys, but so it's not super duper long reading, and I do have a lot of the same cards, and then I'll get you guys back on in just a minute. Okay guys, I'm back, so bear with me, y'all. Here's what I the storyline I came up with here. And these are different lives that this has happened. So I have two so far, then I'm going to pause it and I'm going to line up the third one. Okay, so here we have that this person, this masculine, has always been a wands person, okay? He's always been, had victory with the wands, and the women, woo, yay, victory with the wands. Okay. There's been always a competition, okay, for the wand. He's like a very passionate person, okay? You know, he's the King of Wands. He's very happy here as, you know, the King of Wands, very passionate and on fire, okay? Nine of Cups, so he's like, you know, wish fulfillment is just, you know, the physical stuff. He's this person's over here looking, being a perv, looking at her butt. So he's just very, you know, this person has a weakness for the flesh, okay? All right. So then here's what. So and then here is the wand, of course, element of the wands, and the wand with a little blanket, like, you know, like he takes his, like he likes to take his people to the beach and kind of, you know, use his wand up and through there, right? Okay. And let me just say that this is the truth, because the truth lies there with the wand. And says the elder of the truth, he's telling us the story, okay? Okay, so here's what happens. So here is this karmic other person here in the sun, looking cute. She spots the guy with the wand, and she's like, oh my gosh, I like him. She probably does the wand at the beach, okay? The wand right here. The beach situation, where is it? The beach wand giving penetration at the beach, okay. Whatever, you know, where is it, man? Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Okay, whatever. So we know that they like the wand. Okay, the truth is here. This man's telling us the truth about what happened here at the beach. Okay, this is the truth. There was a situation that happened here with the karmic lady looking cute and stuff, and she's like at the beach, and she's like, oh my god, I have the wand and I like it. So then she's over here, like, you know, working hard, you know, pulling in the devil and stuff, getting some little notes and doing all this, doing work, waiting for her manifestation to come in, of even very patiently and waiting to see, like, if her hard work's paying off, if this masculine is gonna, you know, go for her and whatnot, okay? And it seems like maybe, you know, he's like, okay, cool, you know, I'm biting here, all right, you know, good times with me and you, all right. So she's like, okay, cool, I got this in the bag, woohoo. But then here shows up this person who is in the Nine of Pentacles, you know, a very abundant person, you know, looking good, smelling good and whatnot. So then what happens, because we already know that the masculine is all about the pentacles. So this other girl, she had kids and shit. So he was just using her for the flesh. Because where is she? She's over here at the beach with her kids, but she looks good. So he's like, sure, I'm gonna get it in right now. You know, I'll get it in. Woo, woo. So she's like over here, okay, I'm in love. Ooh, you know, yay, my baby daddy. It's going to be fun. I'm working so hard. He's like, nah, you have kids and whatnot. I was just trying to get it in with you. Okay, thank you for shopping. He put his eyes on this other girl. Okay, so automatically, you know, because he saw that she was abundant and whatnot. He's like, you know what? All of a sudden, I'm in love here. Oh my God, she's the best. So the Elder of Cups is telling us that, you know, she had the cup. All of a sudden they got married here. Okay, very good. Now this other broad is over here with her friends talking and being like, oh my God, no, he got married. He's mine. He's supposed to be for me. Okay. Because with the 2 of Pentacles, she got sent packing. And she's like, nah, I'm not going to get sent packing. That's embarrassing. I don't think so. She's embarrassed leaving with her bullshit. You know, he's like, nah, you got to get out of here because it's not about you. I'm marrying this other woman. So then she's over here, like, you know, there's people are talking about her and she's embarrassed and whatnot. So then she gets together with some girls and decides that she's going to go and sabotage some shit, you see? Like, you know, she's going to go and sabotage some stuff. The 7 of Swords, be sneaky and try to get away with it. You know, where all of the stuff to manifest is, getting the cups and pentacles and all that bullshit. Okay, so then she does her little 3 Pentacles magic with her little buddies, including this old hag hero lady, and she even, you know, has this other curly hair girl, and she's over here in the moon doing moon magic, doing the most, like, you know, with her little crystal and her sword. Okay, now what she does, it ends up working here, because what happens is that, see, there's this elemental of Pentacles, so she uses this little magic with the little leprechaun man, you know, and she tells him, hey, you know what, come with me, and, you know, granted, she already did all the spell work on him and whatnot, you know, and he's kind of low vibrational, so it worked, and he's all about the wand. He was in love, so called, with this other woman, but it's because, you know, she had it going on, and he liked that he saw the money signs in her, right? So then, so he took the deal. Cool. Yeah, for sure. I want to be the emperor. Woo woo. Okay. Yeah. So then, although he had the empress, he started obviously operating in his devil energy, and this karmic person did it on purpose. So then, you know, he started over here overindulging and doing the dirties with all kinds of different low vibrational people, because, you know, the karmic was like, you know, in her devil energy, and she's like, oh my God, well, this is the only way I could keep him, if I do spell work, and if I just like let him indulge in all this like nasty stuff, and I just, you know, encourage all this dirty behavior. That's what could happen. So then what happens is, like, you know, the new person gets her heart broken, and, you know, there's like wands and stuff, because she gets her heart broken because her husband ends up leaving, and going with the karmic bitch, and just being super duper, like, she's like, who the heck did I marry? He's like the devil. He's over here just fornicating and, like, you know, doing the most, like, what the fuck. So then she wants justice, and she says, I'm gonna actually, like, you know, do my justice, because I'm over here with like the people of light, okay, not with the devil. And she calls judgment on that shit, okay? So she's like, no, I'm gonna do like away with that shit, okay? They're no. But you know what? She was in the 8 of Swords. She was really she was really in her head about all that stuff. She was not feeling very well about it. She left her burdens. She, you know, she still has her cup of love, but the other cup was spilled because it was the asshole's cup. And then the swords, she decides, you know what, these swords that were stabbed in my back, whatever, I'm going to step on those fools. I don't even care, because it was obviously crap if this guy was easily swayed by the flesh, okay? So then she says, I'm going to get my shit, I'm going to walk away. So she walks away, okay? She walks away. And this is the feminine. Okay, so that is, like, you know, that's the wheel of fortune. So she's like, what am I going to do now? Where am I going to go? So then it's like she heals, okay, with a star there, you know, and then the Elder of Pentacles presents her with this pentacle. So she ends up getting her justice by walking away from the filth, and she ends up leaving with what the Fool wanted anyways, which was the pentacle, okay? Cool. And notice that in all of this, we have the High Priestess that is here kind of overseeing everything while we're telling the story. Now we're going to go to scenario number 2, which is a second life or whatever life, but we also have the High Priestess here, which is overlooking everything in this one. I hope you guys were able to see everything, not just me talking. Okay, so then the High Priestess is also here, just like the High Priestess is there. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. Put it right here. She's overseeing everything, kind of like, yep, this is the truth, and this is what I am telling this High Priestess, which is the one speaking. So, you know, it's kind of like whatever. Anyway, oh no, this is gonna I only have like a minute left, and it's gonna cut. Okay. So, all right. So in this next life, here's what happens. In this next life, we have, you know, I'll just wait for it to cut. Okay, so in this next life, we have the same situation with this woman, you know, which is a karmic. You know, we have the Knight of Pentacles upside down. You know, he's not giving her an offer. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups upside down. Ain't nobody trying to give her the cup either. Okay, so she's over here finding herself like, oh no, what am I doing? What am I gonna do? You know, and then to make matters worse, to just make her blood boil, guess what? Okay, so to make matters worse, to make her blood boil, guess who shows up? The one from the last life here, the Empress. Okay, she's balanced, and she's, you know, balancing, you know, she's even like, you know, cool with the rats and stuff. She's actually a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because she's carried her pentacle from the past life over here. You know, she has good karma and whatnot. You know, she's like over here looking good in her Nine of Pentacles before she became the Queen of Pentacles. She's all about the pentacles right here. Okay, now, so obviously this is wish fulfillment for the Fool over here. That is all about the pentacles and the wands. Okay, all right. So now, in a turn of events here again, because of the karmic wheel, because this is a karmic lesson. Okay, so we have the pentacle here, which is what this Queen of Pentacles brings. Okay, and so we have this woman over here, the karmic lady, and she's feeling like really like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm always having to fight everything off, and I have to do the most to get what I want. So she's over here looking at her Seven of Pentacles like, oh my gosh, this is not even enough. Like, I'm worried. He doesn't care. He doesn't like me. Okay. So then what happens here is obviously there's the King of Cups again. All of a sudden he becomes the King of Cups for this chick with the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And it's like, oh no. So then the karmic is like, hell nah, I'm gonna pull justice on this ass, on this bitch, because this is the second time he does this shit to me. This is too much already. Like, it's not cool, right? Okay, so then she's like, I'm gonna get my justice. Y'all heard? So she looks in the mirror, and this is the point where she says, okay, I'm gonna, like, you know, like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. So whatever it takes, it means that she ends up going to the dark side right there. Okay, that's the moment that she's like, I'm gonna do what it takes. Okay, and she's here, the Queen of Swords. She's just gonna do whatever it takes. But she's like the evil Queen of Swords right there, you know, kind of like looking in books and stuff. She says, I don't care if I have to fry. My soul's gonna fry, because I'm gonna move to the other side and transform into this crazy biatch, right? And I'm gonna be victorious. Okay, I'm gonna be sneaky, and you know, she's gonna use the powers of the Princess of Wands and whatever. And then here she's like manifesting, she's like doing all this witchcraft, and she's like, yeah, okay. And so what happens is she ends up you know, doing some devil shit. Okay, getting the masculine attached over here to her again. Okay, by doing some voodoo bullshit with some pentacles to get him enticed. And he's over here like having nightmares and stuff, and he's like, you know, like, I don't know what's happening, because she's using all this dark stuff on him. Okay, so then she gets into the Queen of Pentacles head, and she's like, this is what's happening, she's doing the most. So then she's like, oh my god, no, the Five of Cups, I feel so bad, it's happening, I feel like this has happened in another life. So then what happens is, because of this King of Wands slash you know, whatever karmic perv masculine is, so what happens is she's like, oh my god, I'm so sad. And this guy, because he's in this devil energy, and he's like overindulgent and shit with his wands and whatever, and he's an energy, oh my god, you can't even see everything I'm saying. Okay, so here we are, look. So she's like, oh no, I'm sad. And then right here is like, oh, she's telling her everything. And right here is where the masculine is like having nightmares and whatnot. He's all like needing an exorcism. And here's where it's the girl, she used voodoo and, or like whatever, and some pentacles to kind of, you know, to have him chained to her, like, you know, with the devil. Okay, so we're caught up here. All right, because it's going to cut off again. So then what happened is, because he's in his devil energy, and because he's over here overindulgent, he ends up overindulging and ends up like, you know, sucking too much of her energy and her, and you know, her vitality. So then what happens next is that this karmic chick is like, you know what? You're a monster. Like, okay, I didn't mean for all this to happen like this. What the hell? So then he goes after her, because he's like, where are you going? Because now that I killed off my feminine, because you were doing all this work on me, and I turned into this damn weird vampire that sucked all her blood and everything. Now you're trying to run away from me and trying to go to another place. I don't think so, honey. Okay. So then she's like hell, I'm not, you know, motherfucker. And then she stabs him in the back. All these, because he doesn't realize that she's behind all of this time, all of these times that he actually falls in love with this empress, but she ends up fucking it up every time, and that's happening again. Okay, obviously right now that's what's happening again. Now we also have these cards. Well, I mean, I think we get the idea because it's all pretty much the same thing. Like even in these ones over here. So I think that's good. We don't have to. Okay, so I have 4 more minutes, and that's all I have because it's gonna cut off again because I don't know why my phone's being stupid. But you guys, I actually think I'm pretty impressed with this the way this turned out, because I honestly just pulled, and because there were so many of them that were coming out, I had to kind of lay them out. But I didn't cheat. I didn't make the storyline whatever I wanted. This is actually what the storyline is, and it makes a lot of sense. Let's look at these past life cards that I pulled out earlier and see what it is. Okay, so see, and this would make sense because we have the rejection card, or that came out earlier too, okay? And then the say what you mean card, it's like, you know, there's a whole lot of like, you know, deception and whatnot, because he doesn't love her, okay? It's just all spell work. And then the baby, because, and the biblical, because this bitch was a fucking devil. Nothing biblical about her ass, okay? Upside down. And the baby, maybe there was like a karmic baby that maybe, I don't know. It looks like she had kids before or whatever. Or like the baby or the, like the actual relationship as a newborn never grew. Like, you know, it was upside down, like it never got anywhere. So, you know, lifetime after lifetime, this biatch is coming over here doing the most, okay? And it's like the Empress energy is always getting the attention of this masculine, but the masculine's always in this devil energy from like past life karma, which we got the past life karma here. Because what happened is that, where is it? The cheating paranoia, because, you know, we have where she's always talking to her and trying to show her, let her see that this man is cheating on her, right? Okay. And it's a past life lover, okay? And she is a dark bitch here. And Bella, because this other woman, she's like, you know, everybody like loves her because she's a kind person. She's over here feeding the rats and shit, okay? And also past life karma, because this fool just ditched the other broad. So, you know, you probably owed her a little bit of karma, plus for being so easily swayed and taken over by the pentacle and the wand situation. Okay, underdeveloped person. Now, so the twin flame connection makes sense here now. Okay, so it's hopefully in this lifetime the masculine will actually get out of this devil energy and disconnect from this woman that has been using magic and dark forces throughout the lifetimes. And who knows if really she's doing like, you know, like actual magic and stuff, but she is obviously of inner shadow aspect and like, you know, very much in her devil energy. And a lot of that could be with the perseverance and really wanting it so bad, you know, manifesting. She could be a really good manifester of the bullshit. Okay. So, anywho, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But, you know what? Let's see what, let's get some advice here. Okay, let's get some advice. And let's see how and what kind of, let's see. Because in the other reading, it seemed like the masculine was already kind of surrendering to source and to his spiritual awakening, and it was kind of snuck up on him. He didn't realize it was happening. So I think he's gonna kind of fall down the rabbit hole and get flushed down the toilet, only to not know what the hell happened until he ends up on the other side in the sewer. Like, oh my God, what the hell just happened to me? You know, like the rest of us. But only it's gonna be a surprise, a big time surprise for him, and he's not gonna know because he's been wanting to. He's been resisting this. So we have October that was could be significant. Okay. We have June upside down, so June could have been like some kind of a significant situation that wasn't very fun. We have May upside down also. Okay. Let's see what else we have, because I only have. Oop. Okay, real quickly, guys, because I don't want this to get real long either. But pretty much this is what we have here. All right, so I don't think I have to really clarify anything too much. I think that storyline pretty much is carrying on over to this storyline now, because the masculine is very much in the same energy of, you know, being taken over by like, oh no, but I have money. Like, forget about the love of your life, because over here I could give you money and I could give you this, and you could have your wand and swing it around and do this and do the most, and yay, you know, devil energy. While the Empress over here doing her thing, you know, transforming herself and, you know, making businesses, building empires, and, you know, doing all that cool stuff. So that's basically what's taking place again. It seems like it keeps repeating, and he falls for it every time. And he actually even, it seems like he might have taken your life in a past life, in one of them. Okay, due to this kind of bullshit which happened right there. It could have been some kind of, you know, some kind of jealous rage or something. We have O. And again, this is some, like, you know, for people that are tapped into their spiritual path and whatnot. Like, for anybody else that sees this, they're going to be like, what the heck are you talking about? Okay, J. OJ Simpson. Just kidding. We have M. We have Q. Okay, we have H. We have, let's see, let's shuffle a little more. We have A. These could be initials. All right. Okay, I think that's going to be good. I have 2 minutes left, and I'm going to finish off with, I'm going to finish off by saying, okay, so pretty much here's what we got. I know that these tend to run a little bit over, but I get excited here, and I just, you know, I get tapped in to the information, and I just keep on sharing. But the big but is, I'm going to be putting more of these out. I'm gonna come in with a couple more masculine energies, so that for the collective, and having obviously different situations at different times. I'm also going to do another reading about what is coming in for the feminine. Okay, what's going with everything that's transpired. Usually, like, it's almost like a game. Okay, so you the next level, you get like new cool perks, like, you know, you get to get a new gun, or like different things for your arsenal. So you probably are picking up on new gifts, new things that are taking place. So I want to read into that. So that's kind of cool and exciting. So that's coming up next. You could find my information in the bottom of the description box. You can email me if you would like to book a reading, or have some kind of you know, digging a little deeper into your path. If you want to like read a little bit more into your astrology, your birth chart, you could find a whole lot. I'm going to make a video on everything that you could, how you can really look at deep dive into yourself with your astrology, birth chart. So I'm working on a website or something, but I will have my information linked on the bottom and below. I do readings. I do different kinds of readings. There's spiritual path readings, spiritual journey readings, different things like that. So if you are interested, you could always email me.